So one time on the land of Twitter.com, I say one time, I'd be lying if I said this hasn't happened more than once. Yes. The truth is, sometimes it happens to the best of us. Sometimes we get owned online. We just get owned online. This is pretty much not the sort of thing that can be prevented. If you ever want to say something online, eventually you're gonna get owned. Right? Now I've been owned throughout my life a lot of times. In my teenage years, I definitely said a lot of dumb shit on the internet, and I definitely got called out on that dumb shit that I said on the internet. And I definitely overreacted and dug myself into a bigger hole by arguing about with this person or people, and didn't end well for anyone involved. That's not true. It ended very well for the people who were in the right arguing with me, and very badly for me. Uh, but I try. I want to say I've got better at saying less dumb shit online, but I still get owned occasionally. And this is one such occasion I'm going to talk about it right now. I'm not going to show the tweet that I made because it's a private Twitter account that or personal Twitter account that I don't want public. But it's pretty situation that we've all come across before or been a part of before. Say something stupid in reply to a tweet, or in this case, I wouldn't necessarily say stupid, but definitely half-baked and incredibly badly phrased. I'll explain what it was about in a minute, but say something stupid in reply to a tweet, and then someone else calls you out and makes fun of you, and their tweet gets a lot of likes. Here's what you don't do in that situation, which thankfully I didn't do, because I was drunk at the time and I was thinking about it, but uh, here's what you don't do in that situation is reply back to the tweet calling you out and try and win this. You've lost. Accept your defeat and move the fuck on with your day. It's just a tweet. Likes don't exist in real life. If you get owned for saying something stupid, just fucking swallow your pride and leave it alone. And people make the mistake of thinking that your internet identity is something that, like your personality on the internet is something that has to be protected and is in any way important. It's really not important. I'm sure I'm the only person that remembers this even happening in the entire, in everyone who saw it happen. I'm definitely the only person that remembers it because it was more than a week ago, and anything that happens on the internet more than a week ago may as well have never happened. Just please, I'm telling everyone that watches my videos, please, if you get owned online and you feel bad because someone said something mean about you and they were probably right, don't defend yourself. Just shut the fuck up and leave it alone. Because people will forget. They'll forget. It's not important. Nothing permanent. Well, it's permanent in the sense that it's there forever. But no one's going to remember it. So just stop. It's easy. It's really easy. Just don't reply to someone if you get owned. So thank fuck I was smart enough not to do that. But the original tweet I made, so someone posted something. I'm assuming some sort of Tanky or Lefcom. I didn't look into the account, but I saw it retweeted, and I don't know, I don't remember. Or it said someone had liked it or something, and it says something along the lines of anarchists are always saying, and this is how I know that I'm gonna be annoyed by this tweet. Someone said anarchists are always saying there are good alternatives to Marx, but no one has been able to show me a good alternative to Marx. Basically, a challenge. Maybe whoever posted it maybe didn't think this far, but something along those lines, right? Um, anarchists say there's a good alternative to Marx when I've never seen any of them actually present a good alternative to Marx. Now, my immediate thought with this was, well, your question is intellectually dishonest, right? You're what you're looking for is Marxism. If you're trying to show me a better Marxist than literally Karl Marx, you're gonna flop. You're not gonna be able to find one. So your accusation is flawed from the very beginning, and a lot of anarchists don't even like. If you agreed with anarchism as a concept, you would be an anarchist. So what you're asking is stupid. You're stupid because you know that you've won this one. Well, not you're stupid, but you know you've won this one because no, that's the entire point of why Marxism is successful in the first place, is because it offers an excellent critique of capitalism and a seemingly practical alternative, right? So I was sadly in my endless retardation, wrote a half-baked version of this reply to that, of what I just explained. I feel like what I explained makes relative sense. What I wanted to say was, if you want critique of capitalism, Marx is your best bet. That doesn't mean anarchists can't disagree with Marx. And saying you want an alternative to Marx when what you actually want is just the same thing is bullshit, because your entire question is show me a good alternative to Marx, when really good in this circumstance is entirely subjective. That's what I wanted to say. That's basically, I mean, I feel like that makes sense, right? I feel like that makes sense what I just said there. But what I actually said was something that didn't communicate that idea at all and just was stupid, and I got owned because someone then replied to that, and you know, hurt my feelings, was so rude to me, so much for the tolerant left, you know. I got owned, and then there was nothing I could do about it. What am I gonna do? Reply to that post? It's just gonna make me look like more of an idiot. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it is okay to just let yourself look like an idiot online. It's fine. It doesn't hurt. No one's getting hurt. It's fine. Just leave it. Just let it happen. It's okay. You know, it might make you feel bad for a couple minutes, whatever. Oh no, someone was rude to me. But you just leave it and it's fine. I didn't block the person. I just left it because it's not important at all in anyone's life. I mean, it's important enough for me to talk about it on here, but mostly I'm just using it as an example that people need to learn to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. It's so easy. It's not hard. I am the most stupid person I've ever met, and even I can do it. I don't understand. Every time I see someone get called out on the internet, someone gets something bad is said about someone, rightfully or not, and people get called out for it. They always reply and dig themselves deeper into a hole, and everyone's laughing at them, and it just makes it worse. Why can't you learn how the internet works and just shut the fuck up? The other thing is accepting you're wrong. In this circumstance, what I said, I'm not defending myself here. What I said was factually inaccurate, basically. I mean, on a basic level, what I said was stupid. I can admit this. And I'm not saying, oh, I was drunk at the time, so forgive me. You can't blame me for that. No. What I said, I was drunk at the time, but that doesn't... I've said plenty of smart things when I'm drunk as well. What I said was stupid. I shouldn't have said it. Very easy to admit. It doesn't make me look like an idiot. Like, if anything, it makes me look like a better person because I'm willing to admit my mistakes, right? If you care about your image, why not do that? Why reply and make yourself look stupider by digging yourself into a hole? I don't understand. I'm not saying I'm a super genius because I can admit what I'm wrong, that I can admit when I've said something wrong. That is the opposite of being... What I'm saying is the exact opposite of that I am really stupid. And the fact that I can do that, even me, shows that everyone should be able to do that. And I don't see why they can't. It makes no sense to me. The only reason I can think of is because people have some sort of deluded belief that things on the internet are permanent. Like, people will permanently care about someone, or if they made a small mistake. Like, I don't understand. I really, really don't understand. It's a sort of... I mean, this is not true, actually. I understand the desire to want to reply, because no one says something knowing that they're wrong or stupid. At the time, you say something because you think that you're smart, and you think you're going to have said something really smart. But it only is later that you can think back and be like, nah, that was just wrong and stupid. But if you did say something and you thought it was smart and someone calls you out for something really obvious and makes you look like an idiot, you feel like, oh no, am I an idiot? I must defend my honor. And then you want to reply. But here's what you have to do in that circumstance. You just have to say, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to reply. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to let that person have this win. And I'm just going to not reply. And, you know, if you really, really want to, you can block the person. But even that makes you look worse than just ignoring them. I don't understand why people can't do this. If even I can do it, the person who says dumb things and does dumb things and is generally stupid can do it. Why can't everyone else just do it? It makes no sense. I just don't understand. Why? Please explain this to me in the comments, please. I want an explanation as to why everyone is unable to just take the L. Just take the L. Just accept when you lose and don't dig yourself into a deeper hole with replying. Jeff Bezos can do this. He's the only person that I'm aware of who knows how to do it, and I hate him. And he knows that if you just ignore it, then people will stop paying attention to you. I mean, it's very hard for him because he is like the richest person in the world and all eyes are on him all the time. But it is doable. He's the only person in any sort of power that is generally criticized heavily and just ignores it, and it always just blows over. And no one goes after him like they go after Elon Musk, who never does this and always replies and always digs himself into a deeper hole with it, which ultimately ends badly for him. There was the same thing with Martin Shkreli, used to do the same thing all the time. I'm just frustrated with the state of things, man. I feel like we should be better as an internet as a whole. Well, I say the internet. We all know that Twitter is basically Meta meets Space and all that jazz. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? You know what I'm trying to say. Internet, been around for a long time. Social media, been around for a long time at this point. You know, just general interactions between people on the internet, been around for a long time. People should know better by now. People should know better by now than to reply. If people should understand when to step back, accept that you said something dumb. Don't delete the tweet if you said it. Just let yourself be made fun of. Just let it happen, because you gotta be able to do that. You can't take your ideas you can't take everything you say that seriously. You gotta be able to say, yeah, that was pretty stupid, and just let it happen. I don't understand. Why can't people do this? It's such a basic thing. It's such an easy thing to do.